Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Mercedes, also known as That Mom, and hello again. I obviously forgot how to do a voiceover, so real quick, there is background noise and I apologize. I'm currently outside, doing quite a lot of stuff, and I thought I would just go ahead and do my voiceover real quick out here because it's a nice day. Um, so I apologize, like I said, for being very late. This was another month that I ended up doing my bullet journal spread a couple days into the month, and we will see some of that coming up actually as we're doing the spread. Because of how late it was, I decided to do some real-time journaling in there to kind of show you guys a little bit more of the setup, because last month and the month before I kind of showed you some finished logs that I was doing. So kind of the same concept, but more real-time, since this was like the ninth when I was doing this, I want to say, and doing the voiceover today. Oh no, it was the 10th. Doing the voiceover today is now another entire week past. So, apologies, but life's just been a little crazy, and you'll get the update. I swear I want to sit down and do an update. It just hasn't, I just haven't had the moment to do it yet. Anyway, back to the spread. So this is, of course, February 2023, the best month yet, right, guys? So I went ahead and I did kind of a simple Valentine's Day spread because I did not know what I wanted to do for my spread. And I did not have the time to sit down and do anything for my spread, really up until actually doing this recording right here. So I wanted something very simple and very just kind of go with the month. It's Valentine's Day this month, and my daughter's third birthday is also this month. So it's a lot of love around, a lot of stress, but a lot of love. So my cover page here is just a simple little Valentine, and I put a quote there by my great grandma. Also, sorry about any flashes. I'm still learning this new editing software. But anyway, back to that quote. The quote is from my great grandma, and it's something that she used to tell me every single day, multiple times a day. And I even say it to my own kids now. It is the I love you, love you, love you. And that's how she would say it too, is I love you, love you, love you. And I would tell her, I love you, love you, love you back. Because she'd always say that she had so much love, she couldn't just love you once. She was a really, really great lady, and definitely see elements of her in my mom and my grandma, and it's just kind of fun to watch. And also, I know I see elements of her in me as well, just because of the little things that I do. Like, I know that I got little things, so it's really cool seeing what I knew for so long as the matriarch of our family, seeing her traits being in everybody. It's really fun to watch. But anyway, back to the spread with Valentine's Day and the love. I decided to go for kind of a more ombre pink um, hue. Is that the word we're looking for? Color palette, that's the word I was looking for. Nice and soft. So I did choose three pinks and then a purple to kind of throw in a little bit of contrast. Two of the pinks I realize are very similar on camera, so I apologize if it doesn't really look different, but as you can see on all those caps right there, that they are all different colors. And yeah, so I did realize that two of the colors are very similar, but anyway, I just kind of tried to do a couple different pinks for the contrast and for just to have a little bit of extraness since we were going very simple. Of course, I am doing the block calendar that I have been doing for basically all my spreads. Simple, effective. My normal box sizes are 6 by 6. I end up doing that box size a lot. I was kind of varying in between for the weeks that had like 4 weeks versus, or the months that had 4 weeks versus the months that had like 5 weeks or 6 weeks, because there's a day on a Saturday and a day on like Wednesday, you know? Um, but for the most part, the last few calendars I put together, I think I've pretty much done 6x6 boxes on all of those calendar spreads. Simple, effective, and with the A5s, it gives you a lot of space to write. I think in the future, I want to go up to a B6. Yeah, the B6 size of the bullet journals, but right now the A5s work well. I just know that at some point I'm gonna want more space on my calendars. Oh, so you guys, I think this is the first time I've done this on camera, is show you my reference pages. Remember when we set up this bullet journal, we went ahead and we put in our moon phases and we put in our Sabbath wheel. Well, we're using them on camera in this spread because I do use them, but I have been cutting it out. And for one reason or another, I'm just like, well, let's go ahead and start showing it because I really don't know why I've been cutting it out. Um, I've done a lot of spreads that we fully have embraced the craft, so I'm just gonna start leaving it in, guys. I hope you guys are okay with that. But also, we can see how we're using our tools on our bullet journals. I do like that element. I do tend to watch those bullet journalers too that show those elements. Really. But anyway, back to the calendar. I have gone ahead and put down our moons, which let's go ahead, and the first full moon of the month was on the 5th. The last quarter moon is on the 13th. That was the next moon to come. The 20th, which is coming up here, we'll have our new moon. And then the 27th, we'll have our first quarter moon. So, sorry, I'm trying to read my bullet journal and let you guys know that it's like I said, it's been a weird week. Anyway, right now, what I'm doing is I'm playing around with my habit trackers again, guys. I know I've changed them quite a bit of times, but this is going to be kind of like another trial to see if I like it or not. Um, I really did like my habit tracker and my energy logs the last couple months, but when I had to go back and put in days that I had forgot, it was just a little bit hard. So I decided to um, kind of simplify it down, but if this doesn't work, I'm gonna go back to that other style. Um, and I did put monthly habits and weekly habits, and I have been putting the days that they've been getting done on those little lines, which I don't know, I might put like little icons if I do this again, and just put the icons right onto the calendar. What else did I put on the journal? Oh, I put down the days, the important days this month. So the first was Embalk, and the 14th, of course, is Valentine's Day. And then the 21st, there's a little present right there because that is when the baby turns 3. The baby who has been pretty much thoroughly documented on this channel because when I started this section of my YouTube channel, my YouTube kind of career, I was pregnant with her. So, yeah, it feels very fitting. We got her 3rd birthday coming up, and we're going to take her to an aquarium, one of the aquariums that are around here. So, it's going to be very fun. Where are we at? Oh, we are on our YouTube log. Oh, and you saw me fill in a couple things, like what we did for Embalk, and also I did fill in. Oh no, those are the only things I filled in on that page. Yep, okay. Next page, the YouTube log. You guys know that I like my YouTube log, and I do plan on keeping my YouTube log in here. I have almost completely stopped using my digital YouTube log that I have. Kita. She's barking at a plane, guys. Oh my gosh, that's cute. Where was I at? Oh yeah, I have almost stopped using my digital YouTube log because it is on my tablet and I have been using my laptop. So I have to figure out how I can transfer my files or be able to just start a new file. And then I will probably go back to my digital YouTube log. This page is, our boxes are 7x7. A lot more space in the box, and I usually put my filming date, my editing date, or my voiceover date as well, and my upload date. on my YouTube page. So, the next one we're doing over here is our garden log. And you guys know that I've been doing my garden log for a couple months and I really enjoy it. Um, right now, I actually am in the middle of editing a video that has clips from like August to December, I think so, because those were what were on my tablet, and I can't, again, I can't seem to get my files from my tablet over to my computer, so I'm just going ahead and doing those and then doing these ones, you know, and getting them up. So it'll be coming. And we're also in the middle of doing our spring garden now too. So the garden log has come in very much handy. And like I put on this page right now, I'll show you that we planted our seeds. We planted loofah, cucumber, carrots, beans, bell peppers, and I am going to get some more soil because all the rain has killed my cardboard garden beds, because you guys know I planted in some cardboard boxes, and the soil that was in those boxes has pretty much now all gone on the ground from one of the boxes, and then the other box had the squash bug infestation. So I really want to get some new soil to both have not the squash bugs everywhere and more soil, because so much soil is lost, and the dogs, as you guys know, tend to like to go over there and use the facilities. I also am looking into a small fence for the garden, so more about that in our next garden update, of course. But anyway, back to the bullet journal. This page, we're doing notes and school notes. So I do have separate sides for my notes page and my school notes page, just to keep them separate, because I found out if I have them on the same page, I run out of room. And then, of course, the months that I have two sides, I usually don't use them all, but I'd rather have more space than not enough space. Okay, so we're into the first week of our calendar, and this page, I went ahead and did my weeks as 7 by 26, so it's just 7 down and then the length across. And then I just put the couple days and then a meal log at the bottom, or my energy log down at the bottom on this page. And for my energy log, I just kind of used a mixture, we shall say, of like smiley faces and descriptive words of how I was feeling for the day and everything. So that's how I ended up doing that page. And then the habit log and self-care log, as you guys can see on this side, I oh, and I also have a meal log on this page. So I put the habit log and self-care log at the top because I realized that some of my habits were considered to be self-care more than a habit, so I went ahead and put those as such. I tend to put my habits towards the top and my self-care towards the bottom. Or no, it was habits towards the bottom and self-care at the top, because self-care has like my water, washing my hair, my vitamins, and then my habits have like no spend and no junk food. Anyway, so underneath that we have the meal log, and I just went ahead and used it kind of bullet journal method style, and that means that I just kind of wrote the day and like what I had that day. The ice cream shakers. So like for breakfast, I put down that I had like my instant oatmeal in my stasher bag, and for lunch I had a cafeteria sandwich, and for dinner we had like chicken or something. So just really simple and easy. I talked over the part where I put my icons, but they're gonna come in handy with the next couple pages. So I went back and I did my habit log and self-care log icons, and for the icons in the future, I'm gonna attempt, oh, here I am doing some more icons. I'm going to attempt to maybe see about getting some stamps, like some like ink stamps, to put these easier, because some of the pages you can really tell what the icon is, and other pages you can't really tell what the icon is, but they're cute and I did the best that I could do. I do think that my like stop my no looks a little bit like my vitamin, especially on some pages I forgot where that I put one to the side and one in the middle, for the line anyway, on vitamin and the no spin. Goodness. I've totally lost us a little bit again because I went off on that icon tangent, but it does make sense because I end up putting the icons in all the weeks. And so this page is the second week. You can see that the boxes are a little bit different. So on the left side, I went ahead and I did the 7 by 26 again, and then the bottom one was, or the bottom two boxes are a little bit longer, and then I put up the actual measurements already on the screen, so I missed them. But it did work out a little bit better. I did a little bit more evenly of a dispersal of the lines and everything, so I do feel like it matched up a little bit better, and all the days got a really nice area to write in, which I have, since filming this, totally have filled in this page. So I will do some habits like on screen, but I have totally filled in what I had all done in this week, and I have just enough room on some of these boxes. So that again pushes me towards wanting to try a B6 size in the future, just for some more space. And then if I end up getting stamps, a lot more area for the stamp to be in. I don't have to like try to squeeze a bunch of stuff in, if that makes sense. And I've said this in another video, I want to get a spiral decks because I really think that those are really cool and I really want to try it. So at some point in the future, I will get one and try it out and let you guys know how I like it, but a B6 would definitely be better, because then I could write around it a little bit more. So yeah, we're just putting the icons, the same icons. Like I said, these ones look a little bit more rushed or more overdone. I can't decide if they are better or worse. That just tells me that I need the stamps even more. And then I have my meal log at the bottom. I didn't really do anything special for the meal log again. And then the energy log on these pages, it was almost something that I didn't put on the page because I almost couldn't figure out where I wanted to put it, or if I just wanted to put like a little icon in the side of like the bottom of the box. But instead, we went ahead and I did the last two spaces of the rows, and it's so far worked very well for me. Again, I've just kind of put an icon, but there is a day of the week that I do have a color as my mood, and I've gone back to trying to fill in my pixels, my year in pixels. So that's kind of the same thing. Plus, I also have something that I do. It's another app that I have. It's another wellness app, and I do log my mood. So the energy log almost didn't make it back into here as like a formal energy log, but right now that's what it is and it's working out just fine. um yeah, so I'm not doing the other week on camera, but I will do the last week on camera because the last week it only has 3 days of the week. So I did try to squeeze my habits and my meals underneath it, very similar to the first week, but in that big slot that we had in the first week for just energy, this one ended up becoming habits and meals. So it ended up working. And then, yeah, and then I put the energy log on the side as well, the little two spaces. So it ended up working. And I did not on camera show you guys the icons again. Again, we know about the icons. But anyway, let's get started on the next page. That next page is our little mini VOS page, our little mini Book of Shadows page. And during this day, we went ahead and, since we had already celebrated Imbolc, I went ahead and put what we did that day. And because I had a school assignment too, I was able to incorporate the assignment with my unbox celebrations, which was really, really nice actually. I made a butternut squash soup, and it was so, so good. I've already made it twice since. It also helped that we ended up getting a ton of butternut squashes from one of the food boxes that we had. So that came in at perfectly the right time. We also made a dessert, and it was for my school assignment, and it was some dates with blueberry, blackberry jam, and chia seeds. So I thought it was really nice, really light and fitting, and I did energetically clean my space as well as regularly cleanse my space. And we came out and we planted some seeds in the garden that day as well. I can't remember exactly what we ended up planting on Mbok, but I do have all of the seeds that we have planted all together on that one day in the garden like that we already showed on the 10th. Oh, the 4th and the 10th. So that's why I put the days. But I do know that we did start seeds on Mbok. Oh, I started soaking my loofah seed on Mbok. That's what I ended up doing. So we were just talking about Ostara happening. So last year we did an Ostara vlog, and this year I will probably do another one. And ooh, I am missing our flip through because we were at the end and I talked over it because I got really excited. So if you guys want more of that, let me know in the comments. We're going through the flip through, and I am really happy with how the spread turned out. Super excited. I thought it was really great, and so far using it, I have gotten enjoyment out of using it, which is something that we should strive for in our bullet journals. We shouldn't just strive for something pretty. It should be something that we're using. And easy to use and non-threatening to use as well, because some journals are just too pretty to use, and I feel really like I feel anxiety using them. But anyway, like I said, your bullet journal is yours, and you should do what makes you feel good and what makes you want to write in it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not. We have 59 wonderful subscribers. Thank you so much. And I know we can bump that number up a little bit higher because there's a lot of like-minded individuals that all share these same interests on the interwebs. So thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you in the next video, and I promise it'll be out a little bit sooner than this one was the last one. Love you all. Bye.